Alright, hello folks. I hope everybody's doing okay. Just wanted to do this video real quick just to help for isometrics, just to get that isometric drawing done. As you can see, the drawing that you're going to be doing, which is assignment 4A, it's up. And what I'm going to do is show you really quick how to create this nut and help all these people that are having some trouble with this comprehend the isometric part of it. Okay, so let's just move over to the left here of this drawing so we can draw it. I know most of the dimensions right now, so currently, if you notice, my cursor on the screen is set to the normal AutoCAD. What we have to do is we have to change the features to isometric. We have to basically turn on the isometric system for AutoCAD to start drawing isometric. So the way to do that is you go down here to the bottom and you click on Object Snap. You right click on it and you hit Settings. It's the same place where you find all your O snaps. You go over here to the first tab, which is Snap and Grid, and right here at the bottom you see Isometric Snap. You click on that and you hit OK. And now if you notice, the cursor on the screen is now changed to a isometric view. This is now where you have to know your F function commands. This is F5, which changes from all the different views of isometric planes. These are called the isoplanes. F5, I'm going to hit F5 once. You'll notice it changes to isoplane left, which means I'm looking from the left. Change to the right, looks to the top, and changes to the right. What I'm going to do right now before we do that drawing is I'm going to do something really simple, just a quick little layout of a cube. And I'll draw that. I did that in class. I'm just going to do it for some of you guys that couldn't make it today because of the weather. And hopefully this helps. First of all, let's just start by drawing a line. And I'm just going to draw it starting out from nowhere. Currently, I know that I don't want the right side. I can hit my F5. It changes to that other side, which I don't care for. I want to change to the top. This is basically the top of the cube, the roof of the cube. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw just a simple 2 by 2 by 2. So I'm going to hit 2. And there it is right there. You can see it. And I'm going to go this direction and just hit 2 again. Going to go this direction, hit 2. And go this direction and close it. As you can see, I've closed it. Now, what I did was I made a mistake here. I've got the layers, which we did today, wrong. So let me change the layers to Object. Highlight this whole piece and changed it to Object so you can see it clearly. There it is. So now that's the top of my nut, or actually, sorry, top of the cube I'm doing. We'll do the nut in a minute. First, let's do the cube. So I've got the top of my cube. I want to create a box for it. So now I'm going to do, I want the left side of this box. So let's go with this. That's the right side. F5, left side. Now I'm going to hit line. Going to hit that line there. I'm going to go down 2, come over 2, and come back up and connect it. Do it again, F5, go to the right side view, hit F5 a couple times to get your right side view. As you can see, my cursor is on the flat side of this right side of this cube. Hit a line, touch here, come down 2, oops, 2, and go over and connect it. There's my cube. So now I've got my cube, everything all looks great, but now what we're going to do is going to modify this a little bit. Let's put a hole through it. So now that we know that we can do our top, and basically one more time, let me show you. There's your top, there's your right, and there's your left. All right, and that's my F5 toggling through it. Okay, F5, F5, F5. So now what I want to do is on this face right here, I'm going to draw a hole going through this cube. So how do I do that? Well, first of all, I want to draw it right in the center of this thing. So how do I find the center of this face? I need to draw a line from this midpoint down to this midpoint. Draw a line from this midpoint to this midpoint. Oops. Let's do that again. Draw a line from this midpoint to this midpoint. And guess what? The cross of the two makes the center of this piece. Now I want to draw a hole here. Now, is this a regular circle? No, it's not, because that doesn't make sense. What it needs to be is it's got to be isometric because of the skew of the 30 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree of an isometric drawing. So we need to do an ellipse here. E-L-L-I-P-S-E. And I'm going to hit enter. Now if I look down at the bottom, I've got arc, center, and iso circle. Aha! We need iso circle. So we're going to click an iso circle. It asks me the center of it. Well, I got the center right there. So I'm going to do INT to force the intersection. There it is. Oh, look. Check it out. Got my hole that I want. Now if I hit F5, you can see that it does. There's the top. There's the right side. I need the left side. So that's good. So what I'll do is I'll do a radius of 0.5. Just hit enter, and there's my hole. And I got it. Now, I need to draw a hole on this face and that face in the same center. So I could just go ahead and find centers of these again and get the center, but I also have another command. Mirror, M-I. So I'm going to hit M-I, select this, right click. It asks me for the first point of mirror line. Where could that be? Well, if you look at this whole cube, where's the center of it? Right there's the center. So I'm just going to pick that. Now if I move my mouse down, there's the face that I want right there. Now I'm going to do it again. Click, right click, because I like what I picked, and I'm going to pick that center again. Now the first one I did was over there. The next one, guess what? Goes right there. And there I've got my 3 holes going through this part. Now we're going to do something really quick just to show you one more thing that we're missing, just to show depth of the hole. You can't see the back of this hole because the hole goes all the way through and you can't see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the back of this. Erase this. And I'm going to draw a line. Let's change my thing to the top, L. I'm going to draw a line going from here, going over. I'm going to call it maybe 0.25. And I'm going to go up 2 and over to close. Then I'm going to draw a line from here, F5 being right side, go down 2 and close it. So there we go. I've got now a thickness. But guess what? In this case, something's missing. I should be able to see that hole going through that piece. I should see the back side of this thing going through there, right? So how am I going to do that? Well, we're going to copy this ellipse and make sure that I'm sitting on top plane, because everything on the top plane will move with the cursor. If you look at the cursor direction of all the cursors, that's the direction I can move. I can move this way or I can move this way. Just look at the cursor. I need that hole to go back to the back wall. So what do? I copy it. I pick the center. And now I can go forward or back. And how far back? 0.25 is what I picked. And there it is. Now, what part of this hole do I see? Well, I can see the inside of this hole, right? I can't see this because it's in the part. I can see the inside. So I'm going to do a trim, TR. I'm going to pick the inside ellipse. Right click because I like what I picked, and I'm going to get rid of what I don't see. And guess what? There we go. And we did layers today. And I'm going to pick those 2, and guess what we do? Make them center lines. And that's what we want. But you know, we don't show these type of center lines in isometrics. The only type of center line we show would be kind of a little representation of going through the center of it. So I'm going to draw a line, center this hole, and I'm just going to go through this. And I'm going to change this line to a center line. And then guess what? There it is. I can go a little shorter just to show that it's going through. And then my line type scale, because I can't really see the center line view of that line. It's too small. The line's too short. It won't show the dash and everything. So I'm going to line type scale this a little, scale it down maybe 0.5, and there we go. If you'll notice, it shows the center line going through the part. And that was just a simple, quick little thing about isometrics. In the next video, I'll do the assignment 4A. Thank you.